Welcome back to the Restless Recluse. We are building a carport. Lumber, location, and a whole bunch of equipment because I've been set up and working at this for a few days now. So what we have are 6 post bases inset and level and aligned, and 6 posts, the cut ends of which have already been pressure treated, and as you can see I have the moisture protection stapled on there, and the top ends are notched and ready for the beams. Each post end square drops in to the commensurate square hole there with a little bit of wiggle room for alignment. So today will be the assembly of the first few posts and hopefully a couple of rafters. So one of the first beams is up. You got a little artistic, and that's a drip edge. So it comes along, the water won't continue to percolate down and there. And I've just got this other post in. So next, put in the cross piece from there to there. And this is the end of day one of installation. A bit of learn as I go, but other than that, I think I'm satisfied with how it's turned up. I've got the first half done, so depending on weather and circumstances, I can get the remaining half, the remaining two posts and beams, and then I can start working on the roof. And the roof will be 1x4 strapping, then tar paper, and then the old metal roof that I pulled off of the house a couple of years ago, which I've been saving just for this project. So that is that. It's more or less level, I think. Posts are vertical and beams are level. Cross beam is level. Everything's level. I spent most of my time getting these things level, and I think that's paid off. So what you've got is 8 feet on this side, 7 feet on this side, and it's 16.5 foot span. We don't get snow here to speak of, maybe an inch over the course of December. So I'm not too worried about snow load or weight. To be honest, the only thing this thing is going to achieve is to keep sap from the fir trees from dropping on the truck. And if a big branch does break down, hopefully the carport will deflect the worst of it. Plus it's a space to store the ride-along mower I've been meaning to get, because frankly I'm getting a little tired of spending 5 hours mowing this damn yard every 7 days. So, and I can get the rest of my lumber storage and yada yada. So that's it, day 1. Stay tuned and we will revisit this tomorrow or Saturday. Good morning again after side trips yesterday to Vancouver Island. I'm back at it, trying to beat the rain, which is supposed to start this afternoon. So here we are. We will commence by putting in the remaining 2 posts, then the cross beams, then the rafters, and then see how we're doing for the day. Hopefully get some of the batting on as well. So we will carry on and hope no thumbs are smashed or lower backs get angrier than they already are. Well, day 2 of fabrication and construction is done, and as you can see, the rafters are in and the lathing is in. Next up tomorrow is the underlay and then the metal roof, which is sitting over there. So all in all, I am happy with the day's progress. As everything joins together, it's definitely a lot more solid, so I've got that going for me. Alright, it is day 3 of the carport. Had a big thunderstorm last night and lots of wind, and everything stayed up, so that's a good sign. This morning I finished attaching the lathing to the rafters and getting the roof underlay on. Next up is getting the actual metal roof up there. I pulled all the pieces out last night, laid them all out, so I can start prioritizing in order of solidity. Definitely some rusty ones, because they've been sitting for the last 2 years, but it's a carport, and it's my position that that adds a certain rustic charm, so we'll see how that goes. Ta-da! The carport is done. Roof is on, and that was a fun job. But let's see if I can stand back here and let y'all ooh and ah over it. The posts are 8 inches by 8 inches, embedded in concrete blocks, which are embedded and leveled in the ground. Everything is notched, lag bolted. I really like these rafter ties. I don't believe in toe-nailing things. And my fancy notches, and I think I mentioned this before, little drip edge there. So it doesn't shake when I wiggle it, so, or when I try and wiggle it. So there's that. And then I use the old steel roof. From the house. So I should get another few years out of it, hopefully. The square footage of the roof is 23 feet by 20 feet. And that's it. One carport, 3 days. Now it's time for a shower and some potato chips. So, until next time, stay tuned.